Alright, now the last part for um, IV is they want FG. So they want you to multiply F times G. Now, if you remember for part V, they asked you what are the dimensions of FG, what will they be? And we figured out that it'll be 2 by 2. Now, to go over that again, that's because this is a 2 by 3 matrix, 2 rows and 3 columns, and this is a 3 by 2 because it has 3 rows and 2 columns. Now, since the inside part, right, they're equal, then you're able to multiply it. Now the outside parts, 2 and 2, will tell us how the end result of the matrix will look like. So that means that it'll be a 2 by 2 matrix in the end. So 2 by 2, right? Remember, that means it'll just have like 4 numbers on the inside. So if we go by the multiplication rule, like I was saying, this is how we'll start it off. So we have FG equals, alright, now this whole first row, we're going to multiply by this first column, this one. So what we're going to do is multiply these numbers and add them by multiplying these numbers and add them by multiplying these numbers. So it's like 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to write that out. We're going to have 1 times 3, and we're going to add that to 3 times negative 3, and we're going to add that to negative 3 times 0, which is just 0. Next, for this one, we're going to do the same thing, this first row, but now we're going to multiply it by the second column. So let's do it. 1 times 0 is 0. So I'm going to just write 0 to save room. And I'm going to add that to 3 times 1, which is just 3. Then negative 3 times 4 is negative 12. So we're going to add that to negative 12. So I'll just put minus 12 here. Good. So we have our 2 by 2 matrix. We have the first parts of the matrix. So we have our first 2 numbers that will go in our 2 by 2 matrix. The first 2 top numbers. Now we need the bottom ones. So we're going to forget about this row and work with this one now. So we're going to do that by this first column. So 3 times 3 plus 0 times negative 3 plus 4 times 0. So I'll just write that out. That'll be 3 times 3 plus 0 times negative 3, which is just 0, plus 4 times 0, which is just 0. So good. Now we have our third little space, right? This will be a number. We have our bottom part for that number. Now to find the last number, we're going to do the same thing with the same row, but now we're going to forget about this first column and just work with this one. So we're going to do 3 times 0 plus 0 times 1 plus 4 times 4. So 3 times 0 is just 0. I'm losing space, so I'm just going to write it like that. 3 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 0 times 1 is 0. Plus 4 times 4 is 16. So I'm going to put 16. And we finished. Now, that's our last number of the matrix. Now, the rest is just finding the actual numbers for the matrix. So this is 1 times 3 is just 3. 3 times negative 3 is negative 9. So 3 minus 9 is, and there's just a 0 there, 3 minus 9 is negative 6. Now we have 0 plus 3 is just 3, minus 12, that's negative 9. 3 minus 12 is negative 9. Now we have 3 times 3 is 9, plus 0, plus 0. So we just have 9. And finally, we just have 16. So as you can see, like we predicted up here, it's going to be a 2 by 2 matrix. 2 rows and 2 columns. So that's your answer for FG.